Okay, so I've been doing some more work on the enclosure. I've done a bit of work on the port flares. I've done the other two sections that I needed. You'll notice that the one on the left is too short. I've got to cut a new one for that and make a new piece. That was the first one I made, and it's kind of right, but it wasn't big enough. Basically, I did it wrong with the angles. They're all a bit off on the angles, but it doesn't really matter because I'm going to be glassing those anyway, and getting that all nice and smooth in the corners and everything else. So it doesn't really matter. But I'll cut a new piece for the left, redo that one. I've got to do the same again and put that on the rear of the port, so that'll be on the back of there. Well, can't see in there, back of there as well. But anyway, so yeah, the original plan was to fiberglass those port flares into the build itself and have it so it's not actually removable. However, I found out that even though I've cut these slots for the subs to sit in, you can't quite get the sub in the hole. Obviously it's quite tight, so you can't get it in with, I was hoping you could be able to get it through and then sort of move it along towards where it should sit, but it doesn't. You can't get the basket in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make them flares removable. The one at the back on the rear of the port, that'll be glassed in, that won't be removable at all. But this one, the front one, that'll be removable on 4 bolts or maybe 8 bolts actually, that one, just to make it easy to get them off. Another thing I've been doing, you'll notice the difference in colour between the left and the right sub holes. I've fiberglassed, I've run a bit low on matting, but I've fiberglassed the first layer of on here. Try and get in here without being too dark. We have, obviously it's all sort of filled in there. It used to be, everyone used to say about the cracks and stuff. There's the cracks there, well not cracks, but gaps, should I say, in there. Don't have those anymore, they're all filled. Well, that's first layer, so it's not exactly great yet. I'll try and get up here as well. First layer's on up there. I've done it so I've sort of hooked it over the glass is sort of hooked over, so it goes behind here, hooks over the top of here, and then comes back around the front, just for some extra strength. Same as on the top here, you can't really see unfortunately, but at the top here, it's all glassed into the port, into the corner of here, behind here, and then all this whole section itself is glassed, and then it's also glassed into the underneath and into the A-frame, which I might be able to show. No, it's really dark, can't show that, but it's got glass down there as well. I've also sealed off the sections here. Again, first layer, so it's not exactly great. Probably take about 3 layers to do this, but I've got you can see the general gist. It's basically, I don't want any air from the rear of the cabin, well, any of the cabin at all, to go into the rear, basically. So I've been doing all that into there. That's got to come out more. Once that's all sealed, when it's drying at the moment, once that's all sealed, there'll be probably another 2 or 3 layers on there, and then I'll bring it round to blend in, and it'll be completely fiberglassed into the corners. So there'll be like a round corner from there, from the sub. I was going to make deflector panels out of MDF, but to be fair, I'll put a bit of MDF in there, but most of it's going to be glass now, so it's going to be fairly strong, I think, that is. And again, that's been wrapped around, so it wraps around there and around here. This means that I've got to change the door slightly, but it doesn't matter because I'm working on that now as well. I'll show you what I've been doing on the door. Here we go. So I realised the door itself, let's try and get underneath, the door itself was too wide. I mean, I've made it like that on purpose, but now I've got the subs sticking out slightly further. Originally they were going to sit sort of here, probably on the wall, on the build, but now they sit, that's the edge of the wall there, so the subs will come out to about there, and then obviously you got to allow for a bit of excursion and things for about that. So I've chopped out some of the door, that's all on there. Obviously I've got to glass it, wood it, bit of all sorts on that. But yeah, that's not looking great at the minute, obviously, but that's going to be fine. I've cut down here as well, this section, because I'm thinking of changing the shape of the design of the door a little bit. We'll see. I might leave it as it is. but it's a bit square. So I was going to try and do some sort of curve or something like that, but I'm just sort of toying with ideas with that at the moment. But yeah, that's the plan. So I've got more door work to do. Well, probably start of next week now. I've got a few things to do this weekend, so I've got start of next week. I can't do any more glassing at the moment because I've run out of matting. You can see a bit better from here, actually, from this angle, what it's like, just because it's a bit brighter. But yeah, that's all in there. It's pretty strong. It's not even set yet, but you can tell how it's going to sit. It's not bad. But yeah, yeah, feel free to subscribe. Got a bit of an interesting video for you. Should be happening tomorrow night. Keep an eye out for that. There should be a Civic Turbo being done as a review. I'm starting some reviews on the page. So there'll be some certain car reviews and things like that from modified stuff. So yeah, there's a Turbo Civic being done tomorrow from my mates. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, look out for that. But yeah, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Keep an eye out for stuff. I'll say there'll be more about the project, reviews and things as well. Hopefully that will come on. There'll be hopefully a section as well for any car meet to go to. Now they're starting to become up and running. Car meets, car shows, all that sort of stuff. So it's not just all about this and the Supra. It's a bit of everything. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. Subscribe for any extras, and feel free to join the Project Stormtrooper Facebook page as well, because that's another place where I tend to put a lot of pictures and stuff, and that'll be a lot more about the Clio and that. But yeah, that's all I'm doing for now.